Yeah. Shout out to the fans out there. Like, subscribe, share, comment. Listen, I'm gonna say this right now, right? All jokes aside and all everything aside, I think it was the show I did before this last one, right? I came up with some mixtapes, and coming up with these mixtapes, starting with Mesh, right? Shout out to everybody that's listening to Mesh right now. I came out with Mesh because, my engineer, he threw me a nice setup, and he was like, see if this could work, because you're always busy and stuff like that. So I said, all right, I'm gonna see what it does, and then he left. So now I said, let me get back into it and make a project, because I'm not at my other spot. Like all the hits that y'all heard before, like the whole Regular Life series and everything else, I was at a whole different studio. So now I go to my other studio, BillionzEnt Entertainment, and it's more laid back. The area, I don't gotta really like, I'm not in that essence, in that zone and stuff like that. So I just make more laid back music, and I started getting art, and I got a whole different outlook on how I'm doing music and releasing music, whether people like it or not, because I'm a ghostwriter. So I put out whatever I want, I do whatever I want, and I make the project sound the way I want it to sound. So I came out with Mesh, and then I came out with this too, with the Mesh, double project. And then I got a call from my manager, and we started talking about a lot of stuff. He was really arguing with me about not putting out mixtapes. Like, do the album, hurry up, do an album, this and that. I'm more laid back. I'm not trying to do the album because I know how the label works, and I'm not trying to get jerked. I need all my bread. So I'm putting up a fight with them. At the same time, I'm doing mixtapes. I'm doing whatever I wanted to do. Now I'm doing art. Now I'm gonna just sign I'm gonna sign a 100 album deal with the label and just make that happen. While everything is staying afloat with the art, because I'm gonna be releasing music. So he said, no more mixtapes, man. Stop this stuff. He said that after I was already about to drop, or I think I was in the meanwhile of putting out horoscope. So I put out the horoscope, and then I put out Rich Flying Dangerous horoscope disc 2. That's a double album. So by the time I got off the phone with him, I dropped those. Boom. So I know he was tight, but I get what he was saying. He's probably, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, man, he don't understand what's going on. But I understand what he's saying. So at that point, I say, you know what? He don't really understand. He don't understand that it's art, and sometimes you have to have a high level of art, and it's like this right here. You're painting, you're putting out something, you're bringing it to life, and that's what I'm doing on this album. Before I get started, I think I'm gonna name it Rich as Hell. Before we start, right? I said, you know what? I'm doing all these doubles. I'm doing doubles. I put out the dumb shit. That's a double. Go check that out. I put out mesh. That's a double. Go check that out. I put out horoscope. That's a double. Go check that out. And before that, I put out Sasquatch Returns, icySasquatch. Okay, so now, guess what? I'm about to drop this tape I recorded. I couldn't get to the titles, but I recorded over one of my friends passed away. God bless the dead, and she's getting her hair done, so um, it's crazy. So the thing is, um, dropping this tape, this project right now, it takes a lot of insight, a lot of vision, and the vision I came up with is so, back in the days and gritty and how it used to be. You know what I'm saying? That was my whole focus about. I needed something to lean on that's real, that I could get back to, that at the times of what we was really going through, and real struggle, real, not this stuff that's going on now. The stuff like back in the days, in the 90s, in the early 90s and stuff like that. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna grab some art, like a vinyl. I'm gonna grab some art, and throw this new paint on it. I'm gonna splatter some new paint on the art, and I'm gonna keep it raw, uncut. And once I finished recording the 13 tracks, I said to myself, what am I gonna name this project? Because the significance behind it is so, it's so black, it's so nurtured.